Welcome everybody back to the channel with another brand new video. Today's video is going to be the second episode of our new series, How to Rally Lead. Now if you guys haven't checked the first episode, I would recommend you guys checking that out later, because in that video I talked about how to break your opponent's wall easily and how to test the front line as well. And also in the beginning of the video I talked a little bit about why I started this series in the first place. And yeah, as you guys can see from the title of this video, today we will talk about how to build a rally account and how to set it up properly for rally leading. Because even if you have all the fancy stuff done, even if you have all the research, even if you have all the proper heroes and gears and etc., it's really important to set it up correctly so you can unlock your account's full potential. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. Now before we jump into this video, I would like to talk about how many type of rally leading can you do. The first one is going to be PvP rally leading, where you basically focus mostly on castle rallies, and this is the type of rally leading that's probably the least expensive, and most of the people do this as well. The second one is going to be wonder leading, and in this type of rally leading what you can do is you mainly focus on your mixed comps, you focus on your mixed gears, and you have to be really knowledgeable about all the comps, all the front lines, what counters what, and yeah, it's really so much to talk about, and it's also probably the most expensive kind of rally leading you can do. It's also really fun though. And the third type of rally leading you can do is mini leading, where you basically keep your might super low. Most of the time some mini leads keep their might as low as even 400 million base might, or 600 million, 800 million, depending on what type of stuff they're focusing on. If they just want to be PvP lead, if they just want to be wonder lead, and based on that they can keep their might extremely low. Okay, this video is going to be divided into two parts, and in the first part I will talk about how to build your account, and in the second part I will talk about how to set up your account. And when I cover each category, like the research, the heroes and the artifacts and etc., I will specifically include which stuff the mini leads need, which stuff the PvP leads need, and which stuff the wonder lead needs. So without further ado, let's start with the research. The first tree is something that every single type of rally leads need, and this is for T4. Okay, this is only for T4. Like, you don't really need this for actual war, but you need this just to unlock T4. Let's ignore this one. Let's say this doesn't exist in this game and we don't have to do it at all. Like, this is useless, the gem harvesting. In defense, you don't really need this either as a rally lead, but you can still consider unlocking the trap crafting and one trap. Just unlock one trap and build some traps so you can have some trap losses. It still wouldn't really matter if you're rally leading, so you can ignore this as well. Like, all of this is completely useless. Military. Now this is something that every single type of rally leads need, no matter if you're a mini lead, if you're a PvP lead, or if you are a wonder lead. If you are any kind of rally lead, you will have to max this out all the way, and this is going to cost you like 5.7k tomes probably, and you can get it easily from the trial by fire. You know, this thing, if you haven't wasted your tomes on other stuff, you can completely max it out from just the trial of fire. Hunting is really situational. It doesn't really matter what kind of lead you are. It mostly matter on what do you depend on when it comes to gems and speed ups and relocators and etc. If you buy them from dealers, you can consider skipping this. If you don't and you wanna depend on hunting for your speed ups and etc., you can do it a little bit, and I still wouldn't recommend doing it if you are really into buying stuff from dealers. Upgrade defense. when you start this game, you have to pretend that this tree doesn't exist, because this is the most useless tree in this game. Okay, we wouldn't want to do a single research from this tree. Upgrade military. If you are a mini lead, I would say you can do like 4 talent swaps, probably. Just 4 should be okay. 4 to 5, or maybe 5. Like, you need 3 for your inf, range, and cav blast. You need 1 for your speed gear, and you need 1 for your mix. Now, if you run just 1 mix, you can have 5 total quick swaps. If you run more than 1 mix, if you run a 4-4-2 variant and you run a 4-4 variant as well, you can unlock 6 quick swaps in total. And that's only for the mini leads. If you are a PvP lead, if you are a wonder lead, if you don't really care about being under like 1.2 billion, 1.1 billion or something, you can unlock all 7. But you don't really need all 7, honestly. For gear swaps, you do need all, to be honest. At least 8 gear swaps at the very least. If we talk about the subsidies, this is a complete waste, because resource these days are super cheap, and this 30% reduction really doesn't make any change when it comes to buying resource. So if it was me, I would skip this subsidy part, unless I need a bigger army. Yeah, so if you need this, then you can go for it. If you don't need this, skip this subsidy part. Army leadership is kind of interesting. If you're a mini lead, I would recommend you to skip this, because when you do PvP leading, it wouldn't really make that much of a big deal. And if you're going for wonder, you will figure out how strong the opponent is from you, and depending on that, you can back off. But if you really want to stay as mini lead, I would recommend you to skip this. If you're a PvP lead, go for it. If you're a wonder lead, obviously go for it. Military command is kind of waste till this part. As a mini lead, I would recommend you to go for this. You can skip this, the hidden talent. But if you're a PvP lead and if you're a wonder lead, you should go for the hidden talents. Familiars. In familiars, no matter what kind of lead you are, even if you're a mini lead, I would recommend you to unlock the P4. After that, this, and this. These all 4 research, these are waste. You don't have to touch them at all. Even if you're a wonder lead or a PvP lead, you don't really care about your might, you still wouldn't really like doing this research. So pack 4 is all you need. Pack 4 research, that's it. In familiars battle, PvP leads and wonder leads who don't really care about their might can go all the way to familiar slot 5. And if you're not a PvP lead or a maxed wonder lead and you really want to stay as low as possible in your might, I would say just go till familiar slot 4. That's for the mini leads. Yeah. For sigils, this is really interesting. I personally would say everybody should do the accessory sigil at the very end, depending on how many sigils they have. If you have 5 wolf sigils, no, sorry, not wolf. Is it wolf sigils? Yeah, it's wolf pack sigils. If you have all 5 of them at gold, then you can unlock the sigil accessory. But if you don't have all 8 of them, if you have only 5, or if you don't even have 5 of them, just ignore that. But the other research, like the Furious offense for infantry and range and cav, these are going to be massive because these are attack stats, right? And over that you have the HP stats as well. So these are going to be super helpful. Okay, Wonder Battle is interesting. Now, if you're a PvP lead and if you want to stick with PvP leading and you don't have any kind of interest in Wonder Battles, you can completely skip this part. It's not really that much of a big deal if you don't do it. But if you do any kind of wonder leading and wonder leading is fun for you, you like doing wonder leading, you should do this. I got logged out and I'm gonna log in back in a minute, so yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, that was for wonder leading. And T5 is situational. If you're a mini lead in the closed kingdom and all the peoples around you are super weak, you can consider skipping T5 at the very beginning. But when you go to the more complicated stuff, where the targets that you find getting complicated and the people that you're fighting in wonders are also really strong and they have T5 themselves, you can consider unlocking T5. But I think T5 is really necessary for any type of rally leading. And same goes for advanced wonder. It doesn't, I don't think it, okay, it does increase the coalition size, but by 50,000. Other than that, the rest of it is mostly stats, and it's just debuff stats pretty much. And yeah, if you don't really do wonders, just skip the spot, because this is all only for wonders, like leadership, infantry attack. I'm pretty sure this. Okay, so the leadership stats like this, they don't really depend on wonder. They are applicable in any battle. But this down here, they are specifically just for wonders. So when you're not doing wonders, these stats won't be applicable in your account. So yeah, depending on that, if you go for wonders, you should max it out. But if you don't go for wonders as a PvP lead, I would say just go till this, just do this research and it's gonna be enough. Okay, let's talk quickly about the artifacts. For artifacts, first things first, what you need to do is you should always focus on the gold artifacts first, because they give the best stats. And after that, if you have done all of it, then you should probably focus on purple artifacts if you don't really have anything else to do. And even when you're working on gold artifacts, the first thing that you should always focus on is the artifacts that gives maximum amount of stats. So for example, if you talk about Athena's compass, it gives you 3 attack stats when you're in Battle Fury. And if you talk about some of the other artifacts, let me find some. Okay, like this one for example. This one gives all three HP. Then if you look at this gives double attack and single HP. This gives all 3 attacks as well. So when you're upgrading your artifacts, if you see 2 artifacts that you can upgrade and one of them gives you 3 attacks and the other one gives you 2 attacks but 1 HP, you should upgrade the one that gives you 3 attacks. So this is how you should set your priority when you're upgrading your artifacts. Let's talk about the familiars now. As a rally lead, I personally would say that the pack 4 and the pack 5 is the most important familiars for you. Other than that, from the pack 3s, I think Gremlin is pretty good, because you need it for blast, for your blast rallies and tricksters, and Goblin as well. Other than that, I think Gremlin is better than Mole Shaman. Same goes for Trickster, better than Magus, and Goblin better than Nocerus, or whatever the pronunciation is. Okay, I wouldn't really go in details on how you can get them, but I will, if you guys really want advice, or you guys really want a video on how you can get the pack 5s as easily as possible, I can make a detailed video on that as well. If you guys want it, you guys can comment down below. But today in this video I won't talk about it. I will talk more about the familiars when I go to the how to set up your account part. Yeah, let's talk about heroes now. Okay, this is kind of tricky, but for most of the rally leads, for any kind of rally leads, to be honest, the first 5 priority will be the army heroes. In that, it includes the Stormfox, which is a cav hero, the Lore Weaver, which is a cav hero as well, the Dream Wish, which is a range hero, and Songstress of the Sea, which is a range hero again, and the Berserker, Yeah, this one. This five army hero are gonna be the absolute necessity for any type of rally leading, no matter if you're a mini lead, if you're a PvP lead, if you are a wonder lead. This 5 is gonna be the absolute banger for you. After you get all of them, the 6th hero, or the second priority for you, will be the Chronicler, because she has the 15% of each counter boost. That's why she is going to be absolutely massive. And that's pretty much it for PvP leads and the mini leads. Now if you want to go for wonder leading, these 3 are going to be massive for you. And these 3 not only massive, they are going to be like the absolute necessity for you, because what are her name, Curse Hunter, she adds 200k coalition size. Same goes for the Snail Princess as well, and the Don Guapo. These 3 heroes are going to be absolutely mandatory for any wonder leads out there. So if you want to become a wonder lead, you will need these 3 heroes after you get all your 5 army heroes and a Chronicler. You should also focus on doing Watcher as well. This is a really good hero. And after you complete all of them, if you really focus, if you are a PvP rally lead and you really want to get the best heroes for PvP leading, you can consider getting these heroes, like the Grove Guardian. He has all range stats, like the defense, the HP, and the attack. Then there should be some more. She doesn't have like all 3, even though she has HP and attack. But you should focus on getting those which have the defense as well, on top of the HP and the attack. I'm gonna end this first part of this video today here, because it's getting like really long, and I also did a poll while I was making this video, and it seems like 75% of the people voted for the video to be in 2 parts, where in the first part I talk about how to build the account, and on the second part I talk about how to set up your account. So I will talk about the gears in the second part of the video, where I will talk about how to set up your account as well. And in that video I will basically talk about how you can balance your blast gears and your mix gears, and how you can set up your battalions, basically on what familiars you need for what stuff and etc. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. And if you guys don't want to miss out on the series, I would recommend you guys to subscribe, and don't forget to like the video if you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have anybody who wants to learn rally leading, please share them this series and help them out. And yeah, for today's video, that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys in the next one.